What's up everyone, I am Chase here at Rocky Mountain ATVMC coming at you with the lineup of tank bags from Wolfman. So Wolfman, these guys got their start back in 1992. They come out of Colorado and they specialize in making soft luggage for dual sport and adventure bikes. Now we've been using their tank bags for years. We love them. Really good construction. They hold up really well. They mount easily. We've really just never had any complaints. So we're going to walk through and talk about their tank bag lineup today. And remember, if you have any questions while I'm talking about these, just make sure you comment below because we definitely want to get your questions answered. Now, when it comes into choosing a tank bag, size is probably going to be the most crucial point. Okay, you got to remember there's a few things you want to consider when it comes to picking the tank bag for your motorcycle. And those things are going to be what type of bike you're riding, the size of it, and also really the style of riding that you have. For us at Rocky Mountain, when we do our dual sport and adventure rides, we like to spend a lot more time off-road than we do on. So we're standing up constantly on the bike, we're working hard, we're moving around. So we like to find that happy medium of storage capacity along with mobility. So there's definitely a couple things you want to consider when you are choosing your tank bag. So to start out, we'll walk through, talk about capacity. So you've got the Pocket over here to my left, this is 1 liter. Then you've got the Enduro, which is a 6-liter bag. The Blackhawk, which is 8 liter. Then you have the Explorer Light, which is a 13 to 16, so it expands to 16. And then you're going to have the Rainier, which is the biggest one of them all. That is a 17-liter bag and expands up to 20. So the first thing that I'll cover before we talk about each bag is going to be what they have in common, and that's going to be their construction. So Wolfman, they use a ballistic nylon with all their tank bags, so a very durable material. It's going to last an incredibly long time. So with the Pocket, you got 1 liter capacity, just one pocket, and you're going to have this cinch cord up here on the top. Now all these bags are going to have bungee cords that cinch down, so it's kind of nice. You get to a location, if you want to take your gloves off, you want to stuff some things under here. I definitely do not recommend riding with anything under the bungee straps. There's a very good chance you are going to lose that when you are out riding. Now the Enduro, again, that's a 6-liter capacity. If we start up here on the top, you're going to have this clear mat pocket up here. This is actually removable, and then you're going to access that from right here on the side. So open that up. So you can put your cellular device in there, your GPS, anything you want to. It's not going to be waterproof, just keep that in mind, but it is going to be removable. Up here in the front, big YKK zippers. Now if we undo this, take a look at the inside real quick. So on the inside, you're going to have one mesh pocket underneath the lid, and then you're going to have the center divider, which you can open up and put contents in between there. And this is going to be removable, and you can move it back and forth. So it's just going to help you organize the contents inside the bag a little bit better. And then up here in the front, you're going to have one mesh pocket, and you're going to have this grab handle with some reflectivity. So if you take it off the bike, you just grab it by there and carry it with you. So that's the Enduro. Now we get to the Blackhawk. So with the Blackhawk, there's a couple features that are a little bit different. And that's going to be with the map pocket here. So the map pocket, a little unique, and I hope they do this with all their tank bags eventually because I like the feature here. So it's going to open up here in the front, but what they've done is they actually have it so it rolls underneath. So you're going to close the Velcro and then it actually folds underneath itself. So I think it just gives a little bit more durability. Or not say durability, but it's going to hold out water just a little bit better. So again, it's going to be removable, access from the front, and then here in the front, instead of having that mesh pocket like we saw in the Enduro, you're actually going to have a zippered pocket. Again, using YKK zippers, so you're going to have this pocket right here in the front. And then if we open it up and we look at the inside, it's going to be very similar to that Enduro. Open these up. So there is the inside. Again, you're getting that mesh pocket here, that center divider that you can put contents in, and that's going to be removable as well. So that's the Blackhawk. Again, that's your 8-liter capacity. Now moving up, this is the Explorer Light. So we're stepping up, big jump here in size. This is going to be that 13-liter capacity, but it expands up to 16. So very similar to the Blackhawk, where you're going to have that clear mat pocket on top. Now, like I said, it's going to be a little bit different. You're going to have frontal access, but it's not going to roll underneath like we saw with the Blackhawk. But there's your bungee cord up here on the top. If we open it up, there is your big mesh pocket. Again, big YKK zippers, and you're going to have that center divider. Now, how this thing expands up to that 16 liters, well, you're going to see you're going to have 2 more zippers up here in the front. So if I undo these, that's going to allow this bag to expand up. So you're getting a lot more volume. And another thing you want to keep in mind with these larger tank bags is they're going to do a really good job with bikes that have really sloped tanks. In fact, all these bags are going to work on sloped tanks. So if you do have a bike like that, you shouldn't have any worries as far as when it comes to mounting and how these are going to fit on your motorcycle. But up here in the front, again, one big zippered pocket. Put actually quite a lot of contents in there. It's very deep. And then there is going to be your grab handle. Now the last bag in the lineup is going to be the Rainier. This is the biggest one that they offer. This is a 17-liter bag and it expands up to 20. The weight expands just like with that Explorer Light that I just showed you. The big difference that you're going to get here, obviously with volume, but also you're going to get 4 exterior pockets. So you're getting the big zipper pocket up here in the front. So this pocket is really large. You can actually fit a lot of items in here, giving you an idea of just how big that is. So you can see that folds all the way out. So you can actually get a lot of contents in there. But then you're gonna have 3 pockets. What's cool about these is they're actually removable. So you can take all the 3 pockets here on the side and the rear off. This one in the front, that's not removable. But how you take it off is pretty simple. You're gonna attach using Velcro down here at the bottom, and then you're just gonna have these straps underneath. You would just take those off and you can take it right off the bag. What I like about those pockets actually being removable is if you did get caught in some rain and you had items in there, you can take your contents, you can take these pockets off, you can actually just carry them right inside the bag. So I think they're pretty cool. But on the inside of the bag, again, just like the Explorer Light, there's your big mesh pocket here underneath the lid. And then if we flip it over, there's your center divider. Again, you can put contents inside. And just like with all the other bags, that is gonna be removable and you can slide it back and forth. Now the last thing that I wanna touch on with these bags, or with 3 of them actually, the Rainier, the Explorer Light, and the Blackhawk, is they're gonna have these D-rings. You're gonna have a couple in the front, you're also gonna have a couple in the rear, so it just gives you a little more versatility. So if you want to, you can mount or strap other items to these bags. So a little more versatility, nice touch coming from Wolfman. Another cool feature about these is on the bottom, they actually have a non-skid surface, which is gonna help prevent these from sliding around on the tank, and they have a padded bottom, so that's gonna give a little bit more protection for your items. Let's talk about mounting. Now when it comes to mounting, it's gonna be very simple, straightforward. All these bags are gonna come with the mounting harness. You're gonna get 2 of these in each bag. Okay, one's gonna go around the front of the motorcycle, it's gonna go around the steering head. The other, you're gonna loop around the frame of your motorcycle, and then you're just gonna have 4 buckles, you're gonna connect the buckles, and you're ready to go. Now a nice touch about some of these bags is with the Rainier, the Explorer Light, and the Blackhawk, they all use the same size buckle. So if you have 2 bikes, you can buy a separate harness, and you can just swap the bags back and forth. You don't have to take the harness off every time. And then the Enduro and the Pocket, those are gonna use the same size buckles, which are a little bit smaller, so these are not gonna work with the other 3 in the lineup, so just keep that in mind. And so there it is. That is the lineup of tank bags coming from Wolfman. Hopefully I've helped narrow down the search. Now remember, a couple things you wanna consider: the bike size and the type of riding that you're gonna be doing. If you have questions, comment below, give us a call, or chat live online, because we definitely want to get your questions answered. So head over to our website at RockyMountain-ATVMC.com to check these out. Now another cool option to go along with these is check out the Wolfman tank panniers. So if you feel like you're not getting enough volume with your tank bag, or maybe you don't want to run a tank bag, they have tank panniers that are going to sit on the side of your gas tank. So a little bit different way to store items in the front of your motorcycle. And don't forget guys, orders over $75 are always going to ship free. I'm Chase here at Rocky Mountain, and we'll see you on the trails.